Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And this is our review.
Sorry.
That's okay. For Hamilton 2020, the history musical drama, rated PG-13. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Directed by Thomas Kail. Written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's available only on Disney+. It had a $12.5 million budget. And it has no box office ratings because...
Disney Plus.
Well, yeah. That and it's a Broadway show, not an actual film.
Maybe we should go to the box office for Broadway instead.
Maybe, but I'm lazy. I don't want to do that.
I was joking. I actually don't even know if that's possible. If you could check the box office for a show on Broadway.
Maybe. However, it may not have box office results.
But it got reviews.
Yep. So as usual, I have the reviews from Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and Metacritic. The Metacritic score is a 90%. IMDb gives it an 8.4. Rotten Tomatoes Tomato Meter is a 97, and the user score is 90. All great reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And for the awards,
Yeah.
It may have not been nominated for any Academy, which is the most important. And from the reviews, it looked like it should have, but it wasn't. But it was nominated for 2 Golden Globes for Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, and Best Actor, Musical or Comedy for Lin-Manuel Miranda. And they both lost to Borat's subsequent movie film. I will not read the rest of the title.
Delivery of prodigious bribe to American regime for make benefit once glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Basically, they lost to Borat 2.
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen. And yeah, go ahead. That's it.
I was just gonna read the plot.
Oh no, that's what I was kind of about to say. Google had a great plot. Yeah. You want to read it?
Let's go for this plot. The original Broadway production of the award-winning musical that tells the story of Alexander Hamilton, first Secretary of Treasury, blending hip-hop, jazz, R&B, and Broadway styles. Filmed from the Richard Rodgers Theater in New York.
I mean, yes, but what happened in the story? What happened?
You don't need to know about it.
You have to watch it. If you want to know, you have to watch it, just like everybody else.
Exactly.
Unless you're a Broadway geek like this one over here, then yeah, you definitely know what happens.
Pop quiz. What was the price I paid to see this on Broadway?
You never told me that.
I think I have. Tickets usually range anywhere from like $300 to like $1,200 on this, maybe more.
No wonder that bitch was wearing that dress in the movie.
You know how much I paid? $40.
How?
Magic.
Whatever.
You want to see some fun facts?
Sure. So, rather being than a traditional adaptation of the musical for the big screen, such as West Side Story,
Into the Woods,
The
Prom, Sweeney Todd,
Cats. This, instead, is a filmed version of the stage show with the original Broadway cast performing the roles. And obviously, the beginning of the film, they filmed it back all the way in June 2016. You know what I was doing in June 2016? Graduating from middle school.
You know what I was
And I didn't even know Hamilton was a thing.
You know what I was doing in June 2016? Crying in my room.
Oh boy. And yeah, the original cast members obviously were back for this big recording of their show. So I guess you want to read the one under that.
Before deciding on Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda considered writing a musical about Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War, based on Doris Keane Goodwin's Team of Rivals. However, he decided against it after Steven Spielberg's Lincoln 2012 went into production first.
Yep, I mentioned that.
He worked on this show for years. I think it took him, if I remember correctly, a full year, or maybe longer, to write My Shot.
Just My Shot?
Yeah, just that song.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's kind of long.
Mhm.
Just for once. I mean, I can't complain because he did. Overall, it's great. So, I guess that's a spoiler for the grading. But both Ryan Coogler and Rob Marshall expressed interest in directing an actual film adaptation of the musical.
Like a proper movie? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Do you know who they are, Ryan Coogler and Rob Marshall?
No.
Neither of them.
No.
Okay. Ryan Coogler.
They sound familiar.
Ryan Coogler made Creed, the Rocky 7 basically,
okay.
and he made Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
And Rob Marshall did Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh.
So I trust Rob Marshall a little more because he already worked with
musicals
and Lin-Manuel Miranda on Mary Poppins Returns. Ryan Coogler, I don't know. After just boxing and Marvel, I don't know. But he is a great director either way. Both of them are. So, several cast members actually have connections to other Disney films.
Yeah.
We already mentioned Lin-Manuel Miranda. He wrote songs for Moana and starred as Jack, the lamplighter in Mary Poppins Returns. Jonathan Groff. Groff?
Yeah, Groff.
He played King George III, but he was the voice of Kristoff in Frozen.
And Frozen 2.
Right. Chris Jackson played George Washington, was the singing voice of
Chief Dewey
in Moana, and he played Simba in the Broadway production of The Lion King. And Daveed Diggs is planned to voice Sebastian in The Little Mermaid, and will be the voice of Paul in the Pixar movie Soul.
Well, shouldn't that be is the voice of Paul? Because Soul came out.
I think this came out. Obviously, this came out before Soul.
Yeah.
So this trivia was probably
written
when it came out.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you kind of want to read the next one, or should we not even mention that?
Fuck it, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
It's the 13th movie to be rated PG-13 by the MPAA under the Walt Disney Pictures label.
Just say the whole Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Oh yes,
and then say the other movies.
All of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
The movie.
John Carter, Lone Ranger, Saving Mr. Banks, The Finest Hours,
and recently
and Mulan, the live action remake.
Yeah.
Also Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Once Upon a Warrior too.
Oh, God forbid if they don't make a PG-13 movie.
Shut up.
You know they made an R movie once?
No.
They own Marvel now.
Well, yeah, but
technically.
Oh, so you're just talking about Deadpool.
And Logan.
Oh yeah. No.
But of course, it's not Disney; it's Marvel. So.
No. I was thinking like Disney.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah, Disney. I don't think never actually made a.
You can see my confusion there.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh boy, we have quite the cast here.
Oh yes.
Starting with King Broadway himself, Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's also been in the Heights, Mary Poppins Returns, as we said. He's scheduled to be part of The Little Mermaid live action remake.
I think. He is. No, he's not in it. But he's composing.
I said part of it.
Oh yeah, okay. He's composing and producing. That's what I'm reading.
He did the music for Moana. He was a composer on Star Wars, Force Awakens, and Rise of Skywalker. I think in
John Williams, but yeah, I mentioned he's a special composer.
But he also did a voice cameo in one of them.
Oh, Force Awakens. It was Force Awakens.
And then he's played a character on the DuckTales reboot.
Mm-hmm. He had a small role, I'm guessing, in The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
Yeah. He also has been on Sesame Street multiple times.
Multiple?
Yeah.
Why? Imagine.
Because he's popular. And then he's been in a movie adaptation of a play that I read about called Speech and Debate.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's enough about him. Why don't we move on to Daveed Diggs?
Well, I guess that trivia with Disney, he didn't get all of them because he was in. He wrote and performed for Zootopia. Other than that, he was also in Wonder and
Blackish,
Soul,
Central Park, Ferdinand, the bull movie about John Cena.
Have you seen that?
No.
Now I'm gonna watch it now, because I don't know why. Now I kind of want to watch it.
He was in Velvet Buzzsaw, The Mayor, Green Eggs and Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham?
Yeah, the TV show.
Like Dr. Seuss? Green Eggs and Ham?
Yeah.
Eggs and Ham?
Blind Spotting, he was also in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's also... Did you mention he's also in the Little Mermaid reboot? I mean, not reboot, remake?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Because that was part of the trivia, I think.
He's also in a band called Clipping.
He's in a band?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Good for him.
Yep.
Next up is the one cast member I have personally met. Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Well, I'll tell you what. Not only was she in Hamilton, but she was in Sisters with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, and The House with the Clock in its Walls with Jack Black.
She was also in Rent, filmed live on Broadway in 2008. She was in the production of Rent at the time. She's in Girls 5 Eva, or Eva, however you pronounce it. I think it's Eva. Altered Carbon.
Oh, is she the one that for the Rent film she was pregnant? She couldn't. No. No. Okay.
That's Daphne Rubin Vega.
Oh, okay. I was about to get confused.
No. She's supposed to be in She-Hulk starting in 2022.
She-Hulk?
Apparently.
More like no Hulk. Yeah, upcoming series. Yeah, you're right.
She's in The Good Wife. Sisters with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Okay.
The Lion Guard on Disney Channel. So, I don't know. Not a lot of other things that I'm recognizing. But I don't know. I've met her. Her son is a sweetheart. He's a good kid, and her daughter's adorable. But hey, yo, Ben, if you're listening, which I doubt you are, but shout out to you. You're great. So yeah, I say next up we just move on to Jonathan Groff, who's been in Glee and Frozen 2.
Oh right, everything Frozen. Yeah, he was also in American Sniper, and upcoming The Matrix 4.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't in any of the first three, but whatever.
American Murderer he was in. Visible, out on television.
He was in a video game, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, well, he probably voiced Kristoff. Kingdom Hearts is...
Oh, right, Chris, he did, right. Whatever. Fuck Frozen.
He was in How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming, Taking Woodstock, Molly and the Moon, Lost Ollie, The Normal Heart, COG, Looking, the movie. Looking, the TV show.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, quite a few things.
Absolutely right.
Next up will be Leslie Odom Jr., who,
played Aaron Burr.
Yeah.
Other than Hamilton, the only thing I recognize that he was in is the same year as Hamilton, One Night in Miami, which was also a great movie, was nominated. And he's in upcoming Knives Out 2.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they were making a Knives Out 2.
Yes, we do. They are. But I don't think they're just calling it Knives Out 2 for now.
Not many other things. He was in Murder on the Orient Express. Right?
You've seen that?
No, but it's well known, right? So.
I'm guessing. I have no idea.
I don't know. He was also on Gilmore Girls, CSI Miami, Grey's Anatomy, Zeke and Luther.
Zeke and Luther.
Yeah. Supernatural. Well, he was on Gotham, too. We Bear Bears as well. And a movie from 2020 called Love in the Time of Corona.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, next up. Anthony Ramos.
Yeah. He was in A Star is Born, 2018 one with Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper. Godzilla King of the Monsters, the recent one also, 2019. Trolls World Tour, they believe he's also In the Heights, right?
Yes.
He was in that?
In the Heights. Will and Grace.
He was also in Honest Thief with Liam Neeson. And now he's in an upcoming movie called Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Oh, man. Don't forget he's in Elena of Avalor on Disney Junior.
Oh, right. I remember this a little bit, not too much, but
a lot of these guys don't have a lot of film or TV credits. Mostly theater.
Well,
credits,
can you really blame them?
No. I'm just saying, because we're going through them pretty
Wait
fast.
till we get to the next person.
Philippa Sue.
Yeah, Eliza. I just said that because someone put this as a Wikipedia picture. It's just her with her mouth wide open.
Singing. She's singing.
Sure, let's say that.
That's what
No. We all know what's going on.
Yeah, she's singing at the White
Mike,
House.
it's okay.
She was also in Moana.
Additional voices.
Yeah, but shut up. The one and only Ivan. Over the Moon. I don't know. That's about all I'm seeing.
Yeah. But it's alright, because either way, we got a great cast.
So yeah, that's it for the cast.
Yeah, it is for the cast.
So I say we grade. What do you think?
Let's go. Do it.
Alright. So
Acting, okay. I already said this. There's not really much acting. More singing.
Yeah.
But, oh shit, that's not good.
But the acting is done through the singing.
Yeah. But, if that's the case, then it's an A. Because the singing was great. And, first of all, why would you cast someone who's not good at singing for Broadway? That just wouldn't make sense now, would it? So, I guess, quote-unquote, act...
Unless it's not a musical.
Okay, if it's comedy and then they make fun of the singing, okay. Sure, it's played for laughs. But, I guess, quote-unquote, acting / singing gets an A.
I have to agree with you there.
No one in specific either. Just
it's
everybody.
It's everyone. They do a great job. It's an A for acting.
Singing. Sorry.
Shut up.
I mean, good acting even through singing. Not even talking. That's kind of even more talented.
I don't remember who said it, but the quote is, when it comes to musical theater, you talk until the emotion becomes too intense, and then you sing until the emotion becomes too intense, and then you dance.
Look at you, whole theater professor.
Shut up. So yeah, A for acting / singing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what do you think about the staging / choreography? And I guess we could also throw cinematography in here, too.
Okay, sure.
Because there's very little.
Sure.
Of that.
That's also just a straight up A.
Yeah, it's all done very, very well. It looks gory, you know.
everybody, well, from what I just saw, of course you can't pay attention to every single person, but everybody looked like they got it right.
Yeah.
I don't know if the editing also helped that, you know, but either way, the dances were great. It looks pretty hard. No, especially with that damn circle. I can't imagine the hard work they had to put through.
Imagine having to stay in one spot on the stage while the thing spun, but not being spun with it.
I know. I can't imagine. But I can't imagine because it wasn't me.
Exactly.
And they did. They did it.
And they did a great job.
Of course they did.
They get an A from me for that as well.
Yep. And cinematography, I mean...
We're kind of just tossing it all into
because
the same
you can't really do that. If I did, I would have to give it a B, but I'm not going to because it shouldn't count for a movie like this.
Right. Yeah.
It shouldn't count.
It's
not fair in a way.
We are technically cheating by covering this because it's not really a movie.
But it is now because
Yeah.
Disney stamped it, and of course, it's now a Disney film.
But then lastly, I think, because we didn't want to cover much else, spectacle. Like
The stage looks beautiful.
You know, like
even if it looks old. And
well, that's the point.
Yeah, of course. It's supposed to look old. It's great. And again, do we even have to mention that damn circle? That damn circle.
I have to agree with you. The spectacle is fantastic. The stage looks great. The costumes look amazing.
Well, yeah, they do. Yeah. You can't argue really anything with the spectacle. Everything looks great.
You can argue that
the lighting's pretty good too. Yeah. Really good.
You can argue that the show itself is overrated.
It is. I'll say that right now. I after now seeing it, okay. I definitely do think now, as I've seen it, it is overrated. But I still think it's great. Yeah. Everything is great. I really have nothing else to complain than the hype, which yeah, I do agree. It's overrated because personally, after watching it, it's not really gonna be in my top, list. But yeah, it was still a great movie to watch and check out. But I guess for the people that have it personally, there's the ones that are overhyping it. Yeah, I think, or just a lot of theater kids.
Yeah, well, I am a theater kid, but I'm not one of the.
Yeah.
What I was.
You're not really on the Hamilton train.
I like it.
Oh, of course, but like of hype.
Yeah, no, it's what's it called. What I was going to say is that while you can argue that it's overrated, breaking down each individual piece, you cannot take it away from that. Because every individual bit of it is done so well. Yeah. It's just the show itself gets more attention than it probably should.
It's kind of like my little. This is gonna sound so weird. It's kind of like my hate relationship with Frozen, because I hate that movie.
Frozen itself is not a bad movie.
No, I will say right now, it is a great movie. I admit, it's a great movie. I'll give that movie an A, but I hate the hype. Exactly. I hate the music no, the music's great. I hate how it's overplayed. Yeah. It's just another great Disney movie. Just let it go. Yeah, let it die. This ain't the Lorax, but just honestly, well, Frozen 2 came out. It came out. It went away. That's it. Yeah. But Frozen, no. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But Frozen's a more one I hate. That's like, I hate the hype for that. This, I believe the hype, but I am not part of it. Like, I'm not part of where I don't believe it's too hyped. But yeah, it is overrated, but still great. It's still great.
Yeah. I agree.
Just fucking Frozen, man. I hate it. I hate it. This I didn't hate, though. I didn't hate it.
I guess all that's left is to do the overall rating, right?
Honestly, it's an A. I can't. There's nothing to complain here. And imagine seeing it in person too. That'd be even better.
It was.
It was from your experience. It was.
I saw it. Well, see, here's the thing. I saw it standing room only.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what that means is you have the stage, you have the seats,
Mm-hmm.
and then way in the back, behind all the seats,
Mm-hmm.
there's a ledge,
Mm-hmm.
and I stood behind that ledge
Mm-hmm.
and watched the show through the ledge.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't see the top half of the stage.
Oh, okay.
But what I could see was fucking marvelous.
Mm.
You know? Luckily, most of the show takes place on the bottom floor. There's quite a few things that happen on the top, which, you know, is unfortunate to have missed because of where I was.
Yeah.
Because of where I was seated, but it was just really done well in person. I wish I could have seen it with the original Broadway cast, but the cast I saw was just great, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I agree. It's an A for me. It's not in my favorite musicals of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't even have favorite musicals of all time.
You know me. I'm
Yeah.
a big musical person. It's not in my top musicals
Mm-hmm.
of all time, but it's up there. I'd say it's at least in the top 20.
Yeah, and I would kind of want to say IMDb. Maybe it's too soon to put that on your top 50 best films. Maybe. Again, still great. Again, I said it's an A for me, but just, okay, calm down.
Yeah,
calm down.
It's an A, but it doesn't deserve the quadruple A's that everyone gives it, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
that's about
it's a great musical.
It is.
It is a great Broadway musical.
It is.
And finally I saw it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Just hopefully I won't get anybody mad by saying it's overrated.
Well, I don't care. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, I think that's it, right? So.
Yeah.
I guess if we have nothing else to add, make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like more. New reviews every Monday, new commentary every Friday. Comment your own opinions in the comments. We'd like to read them. And,
This is our only historical musical.
Not our only musical, and not our only history film.
Oh, trust me, not our only history. Trust me.
It's not our only history film,
and not even our longest commentary track. Not even our longest.
No, it is not. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This is Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And remember, who lives, who dies, and to who tells your story.
Oh, that's a Hamilton rep. Never mind. Peace.